Hey, what's up guys? John here. I cannot believe it. We're about to hit 100,000 subscribers. How crazy is that? 100,000 subscribers when you consider that I'm literally filming this on my cell phone. On my cell phone. This is a $40 microphone. This tripod is about 40 bucks. That's my total investment. The last 2 months I've made about $1,000 per day. Per day on YouTube alone. How insane is this? I'm not saying this at all to brag. I'm really not. In fact, the whole purpose of this video is to teach you how to get started and show you step by step what to do. It's really simple. At least it has been for me. But I also put in a lot of work in my videos. I don't wing any of them, and every single thing that I say, the landscape, everything is planned out, and I spend hours upon hours getting the content ready. So that way when people watch the content, they then will want to watch another video that I put out. I feel like a lot of people sometimes will just put videos out quickly and hope to get traction on them. Don't do that. If you put out really good content, people will like it, they'll subscribe, and they'll consistently view your content. So with that being said, I'm gonna be logging into my YouTube analytics. I'm gonna show you everything that you need to know. And I really think that this video will help you. In addition, please smash that like button. When you smash that like button, YouTube's gonna share the content. You basically tapping YouTube on the shoulder saying, hey YouTube, share this content. And they'll share it and more people will see the content and hopefully subscribe. Also, if you found this video very useful, drop a comment below talking about that. And if you're starting your own channel, let me know and I'll come over to your channel and I'll drop a comment and smash that like button for you. All right guys, let's begin. All right guys, so we're on my YouTube channel right now. I'm gonna click the top right-hand corner and I'm gonna click a option called YouTube Studio. This is gonna take you inside of really the nuts and bolts of my channel. So right at the top center, you're gonna see my subscriber count, which is 98,944 subscribers, 23,600 of which were just in the last 28 days. So about a third of my channel has grown in the last month. My views, the watch time and revenue, all right here, $27,398 the last 28 days. Then to the left, it's going to show you the performance of my latest video, which this video is down from what normally is a great performing video. I'm going to talk about why that is in a second. Now, latest comments, published videos, going to show me the comments and the likes here. And it's going to show you the recent subscribers who have subscribed to the channel that have a larger following. Now, when we scroll up, I'm going to show you through analytics, which is going to show you the actual revenue. This is really important. Obviously, this is why we're all doing this. Putting in all this work is obviously you want to make some extra money too. So 28 days, $27,000. But this is the hard part about YouTube. Hard part about YouTube is that it takes a very long time for it to start. Now, it probably took me 2 months, give or take, to actually get monetized. 2 to 3 months to actually get monetized. So that whole time, you're putting out 10 or 15 hours per week of labor to receive zero. Now, once I got monetized, the first month, which was April, $239 for the entire month. I probably worked 50 or 60 hours that month on putting out content. Then May, another $200 a month. June, $100, so it dropped 50%. Then July, but then August, almost $8,000 for August. This is when I was like, okay, this could really become a real revenue stream. Then it dropped off, $2,800, $1,900, $1,300, and then it really started picking up again, $22,000. Then $35,000 a single month, $35,000. If you think about how crazy that is, that would be $350,000, $400,000 a year if I continued that at the same momentum for 12 months. You would have to go to school for 4 years or 8 years to make that kind of money. Take out massive student loan debt in most situations and work your tail off, either being a doctor or a lawyer, doing some high stress job. But instead, I'm sitting inside of an apartment in Los Angeles doing videos on my phone. So it's just incredible how you can make so much money on YouTube. So if you have any type of skill, whether it be art, or maybe you enjoy pranks, or you have some type of landscaping or contracting skill that you could teach other people, believe it or not, a lot of people would watch. if you put out really good high quality content. So, and what's cool about YouTube is that you put out a video and it will make you money forever, as long as that video is on YouTube and people are watching. So take a look at this. The last 365 days, I've earned $81,000. Now, this all basically started like August. August is when it really kind of started taking off. So that's 6 months, really. But before that, it was like not even a cup of coffee a day. Not even a cup of coffee a day. So we take a look at this downtown LA video, over $15,000 with one video, 15 grand one video. Then we click see more and it'll show you how much you're actually making per video. And you can see, like, this is some serious money. Like, this is some serious money you can make here. And over time, this revenue for each video is only going to grow. Now, what I've done, if you noticed in the beginning, it showed watch time down, views down, all that stuff was down over the last like 5 days. And why that was because of my strategy, what I'm doing on YouTube right now. It's all intentional. So let me show you exactly what I mean. So the playback-based CPM is on the climb. So what this means is that advertisers pay more money to me and to YouTube to actually feature videos on the channel. So if I'm doing videos that are based on personal finance or real estate or business, people are going to pay more money to be featured in those videos, because the person watching that video would likely buy a course on real estate investing or an Amazon do-it-yourself store or some form of making money online program. So they're going to spend more money to be there. So look, it goes from $16 to basically double. So I get paid twice the amount for those ad spots. So that is something you take into consideration. So the last 5 videos that I did were on real estate, talking about real estate in some way, shape, or form. Now, what that means is that this is a real estate, personal finance, and business channel. So since I'm talking about that, I want to really build that base as well. So it's a really interesting combination and blend from what I want to do. Initially, when I first started this channel, I was talking about things like how to buy a rental property and things of that nature, which is great. You want to talk about those things, but not as a new channel, because you're going to be competing with people that have millions and millions of subscribers. And I'm going to get into that in a second. And you're just never going to rank for those videos. So since you're not going to rank for them, no one's going to see them. You're wasting your time, effort, and energy. So with that being said, we take a look at how this all plays out. My audience as well, we see that audience has dropped because of my decision choice for the last week, which I don't regret, which is smart, because if I posted every single day about California and New York, people would not be as excited when I had something really interesting to say about that. So I'm very selective with the videos that I put out about those two subjects right now. But when I put something out, I might get 1,900 subscribers in a single day, which is amazing. So right now I'm averaging, I want to say, somewhere between 500 and 1,000 subscribers per day, which is great growth. And this is also something you want to take into consideration too. When you start a YouTube channel, you look at your videos and you see where there's a drop off. Like maybe I did something here that people didn't like. Maybe I said like or something in the video. People didn't like it. So they thought for a second, they skipped off the video. So these are things that you want to pay attention to. So that way you don't do that in your videos, and you just go back to this video, you see what you did, and then you just make sure you don't do it again. All right, so when you start your channel, a couple things you want to be really cautious about. First is the thumbnail, which is what people see. It's all this. What people actually see before they click on the video. That is so important, because that is what makes people say, yeah, I'll watch it, or no, I won't watch it. The thumbnail is very important. The second is the title that you actually use for your video. And the third is the description and hashtags that you put inside of your video. So let's first start with the thumbnail, because it's really easy. Let's say you just go to canva.com, canva.com. You can upload an image right from your desktop, and you can basically go, boom, put that in there and put somebody's face on it. Let's say, boom. So now that that's in, all we do is just hit the download button, and that thumbnail is done. So with that thumbnail being done, and that cost me $0, it's completely free to do. So with that thumbnail being done, when you upload your YouTube video, all you do is you just put that thumbnail. That thumbnail is there, and that's how it will look when people see it. So the thumbnail is in. The next thing you want to do is you want to choose a YouTube title. The title is going to be important because you don't want to pick a title like how to buy a rental property, for example. If I were to try to post that title right now, I would not rank. I have so many videos right now that I want to do that would be, in a very high competitive niche. So me picking how to buy a rental property, I would have to basically go, neck and neck with Graham Stephan or meet Kevin or one of these people that have a bigger platform and following than myself. So if I were to do that, it would not be smart. If you've ever read the book, The Art of War, you have to know who you're going up against. And the same thing is true on YouTube. So you want to be very cautious about the titles that you use because you're going to be competing for the top 3 spots. That's what you need so people can then find your videos and decide if they actually want to watch you. Because if they don't see you here, they're not going to scroll down to 40 videos below to see if they're going to watch you. It's just not going to happen. People have a short attention span. If you're not right at the top, they're not going to see you. So then what you want to do is you want to incorporate something called vidIQ, VIDIQ. It's completely free, and you just connect it to your YouTube account. You want to use at least for me, this is what I found that has worked. Competition, very, very low. You want to be all the way in the green for competition, and volume very high. So you want to pick something that is going to have between 500,000 and a million plus average views, and with very low competition. So you can hit the top spot. So you just be very, very cautious with that. You could go like this, how to buy a rental property, throw the underscore in there, and it will give you other options. So you could say, how much money do you need to buy a rental property? And this would be very low, but high volume. So this would be someone maybe that has 5,000 subscribers or 10,000 subscribers, but you have 800,000 potential views there. You do a thumbnail that's going to be based around that. So you knock that out with a great thumbnail and a great description, which is going to then you want to use the hashtags that are going to be then the words are going to be used in the description. This is going to help you with the ranking for YouTube. So good hashtags, good description, great thumbnail, great title, and awesome content. You want to really have really good content, really well laid out, step by step. You don't want to make people listen to you for 5 hours to get 3 minutes worth of value, which happens a lot on YouTube. Put out really good content, really helpful, engage with your audience, try to respond to as many people as possible, and post, I would say, 3 days a week. 3 days a week is good for me. Other people post a lot more. Other people post a lot less. It really depends on how often you can put out really, really good content. This is what I've used so far. You can go on Amazon and get this. It's like 40 or 50 bucks. And the tripod is called a Manfrotto, MANFROTTO. You can go on Amazon and get that tripod as well. And that's basically it. That's all I have. I also edit all my videos with the software called Movavi, MOVAVI, which is like another 20 or 30 bucks. And that's it. That's how I do it. So you need those 3 things. And please hit that like button. Let me know, are you going to start a YouTube channel? If you are, again, let me know in the comment section. And consider subscribing. I'll see you guys next video.